Welcome back to another video. So you probably can tell this is straight after the wrap reveal video. So right, carry on, no, it's alright. We're straight after the wrap reveal video. We have got this. So I thought it was the ideal time. The car's just been wrapped. They're just going over some wrapping details in behind. The car's just been wrapped. I thought before we get out of here and move on in the world, I want to make my life easier when washing the car, so I've bought myself some G-Techniq Halo. I've heard really good things about it. It's highly recommended by a lot of people. So we're going to go ahead and apply that to this today. We'll show you a little bit of before and after of the water running off the car, I suppose. Actually, we might be able to see. I might pull the car out. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Look to the instructions. Just wipe it on like normal, and then give it a couple of seconds and rub it off. For bigger panels, I think you rub it off straight away, and then for smaller areas, I think you leave it for a minute or so. We're going to go ahead with one coat, see how long one coat takes us, and then once we've done one coat, we'll move on to see if we can get two done. We ain't got a lot of time today, so the car's going to be left here for 12 hours, probably leave it here overnight, come pick it up tomorrow. But yeah, let's move into it. Okay, so straight out of the box, what we've got is we've got a bottle of Halo. We've used a little bit, just test it on a tester piece, just to see what kind of finish it leaves, because I didn't want it to leave a different finish. Comes with a little applicator pad and some instructions which are in there. We've read the instructions. It says apply on bigger panels, wipe straight away off. And then some people on the forum are saying leave it on a little bit longer. Got loads of brand new cloths, applicator pad. So we're going to go ahead and move into, I think we're going to start at the rear of the car. Don't ask me why, I just want to start at the rear because I want to. And we're going to work our way around to the front. But yeah, let's get into it. Right, so a couple of drops on the application pad. I'm going to look like I know what I'm doing, but really Matty's over there, he's the detail king, so he's guiding me. He's off camera at the moment. So just literally rub it on. So I've been told I'm going to do straight lines, isn't it? Cool. So it says like several drops. I've probably done about 10 drops, just to be a bit of a overkill. Work our way round. Okay, so the instructions say on big panels wipe it off straight away, so I've done half a rear bumper, so I'm going to give it a minute or so. I'm going to do a glove, just see when it gets a little bit tacky, and then when it gets a little bit tacky, we'll rub it off. Okay, so it's been about a minute. Apparently, we just rub it off gently like so. Oh, just to point out, obviously the car didn't need clay binding, but obviously if your car's already been painted or wrapped and it's been on a while, probably worth clay binding, but it's just been wrapped, so it doesn't need it. As you can see, it doesn't leave a different finish on the wrap, which is what I was worried about. I was worried about it leaving like a different finish on the vinyl, but this is tried and tested. So if we have a little feel, right, it goes from really smooth like here. I don't know if you can see. It goes from really smooth like here, and then you can feel it just change, like it feels like it's almost like gripping my hand. So much better. I think we'll get away with 2 coats though. It ain't taking that long. So these lights, like I said, these are premium shield lights. If you saw the wrap video, these are premium shield lights. So this is actually PPF, but tinted PPF. So it's not actually like light tints. The light tinted stuff I find is very crap and it goes very shady. As you can see, the quality of this is second to none. So we're going to actually put some on this as well, just for the sake of it. I think it's there, it's wrapped, so we'll give it a go. There's BMT. Yo. 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 So what's your job for today then? Because just stand around and watch. But yeah, like the finish isn't much different. Like I said, it's very smooth, like my hand just glides here and then like feel here, it gets a bit of tension. Obviously I've done this side, I haven't done this side yet. But like I said, the finish, I can't see no difference in the finish, but the colour switches so much, isn't it?
Yeah, switches so much, different shades.
Need to polish my exhaust though. We haven't done that. So we need to leave it for 12 hours, you reckon? So you can see I've done that to the fuel cap there, just in with a light because I put a couple of drops on. But you can see obviously that's dry and that's wet. Come on, show us them muscles. Show us them muscles, boy.
I ain't got none.
Oh, look at this handsome fella, let me zoom in. Whoa. Look at that smile. Shout out to Pearly Whites. We've done one coat, it's been about 2 hours. It feels pretty dry. I know we probably shouldn't do this, but we just want to see it just for ourselves. We'll give it another 2 coats just in case. Go.
That's picked.
So as you can see, it's still quite a bit there though.
You better speed it, that's fine, that's running off.
Yeah, so when you get water, like when you blow that, that'll just fly straight off.
Yeah, that's done. Just one coat as well.
One coat. Let's give this an extra one now. Okay, so didn't show you every single bit, we're just rubbing it on, same as process. We're now on to the second coat. We're going to give it 2 coats. So 1 coat done, and I'm being pretty generous. We've got half a bottle left. So you could probably get away with doing 2 cars, 1 coat, but I'm just going to go the extra mile and give it 2 coats. So I've already done the wing, as you see, the wing's wet already. I went quite heavy with the second coat because I've got so much left. I'm going quite heavy on the areas that I think are going to accumulate the most dirt. Is that the correct word? Accumulate. Look at me being all professional. So we're going to go again, and then we'll see how it goes. Right. So we used the whole bottle. This is 30ml bottle. I believe it's the 30ml bottle. Doesn't say. Yeah, it's the 30ml bottle. We used the whole lot. 2 coats. We done 2 coats. We done one quite light, and then we done the second one quite heavy. We didn't leave it on as long. We rubbed it off. Now, this stuff is the easiest stuff to use. It's pretty much like putting wax on. If anything, it's probably easier than getting wax off. Buffing it off is a lot easier as long as you don't let it go too tacky. We left one bit, we forgot one bit on the rear quarter, and it got really tacky, and you could feel it when you was rubbing it, you could feel the resistance in it. But after that, when you feel the paint with the back of your hand, it's always best to feel stuff with the back of your hand anyway, because you get more sensation and feel. It's a lot smoother, so I highly recommend it. As of yet, I can't say yes, it's the best thing since sliced bread, but application wise, very nice. As you can see, the colour's pretty much stayed the same. It hasn't changed much. We noticed it's got a little bit more of a, I don't know, what kind of shine would you say it's got? It's got like a little more, like glossy shine on it. It's got a little bit more of a glossy shine on it. Nothing that takes it away from the setting, because obviously you can still see the colour change. But it's definitely got like a different kind of look to it. Not drastically enough to change the whole appearance, but that might be just where it's still a little bit wet and hasn't had time to harden. So we're going to leave the car here overnight, come pick it up tomorrow, and then we'll pour a bottle of water on it and see how it looks. But overall, it's pretty good. So we'll catch you tomorrow when we're back to pick the car up. So yeah, we've done the headlights, and we also done the rear window, the rear quarter windows. We didn't do the driver's windows because of the streaks, and we didn't do the dash because I didn't know how it would work. But so far, it seems so pretty good. It went on the windows fine. We might not have been able to, but we had a little bit left. So, but yeah, sorry there ain't much to it. Obviously, it's just rub on, rub off, rub on, rub on, wax on, wax off. You know the drill. So we'll catch you tomorrow. Sweet. Yo, what's happening, guys? So a little bit later than expected. So basically we ceramic coated the car. All the footage you saw us, we ceramic coated it. It was very, very easy, hands down. We did notice inside the unit that it had a little bit of a glistening shine. I don't know whether it was still wet, the ceramic coat hadn't set yet. We picked the car up yesterday night. It was a bit dark to film, so what I've done is I decided not to film anything there and then just leave it to the next day, which it is now. The car's covered in a little bit of dust overnight, so it's a good opportunity to show you how the water beads off the car anyway, and how easy it is to wash it. It's not super dirty, as you'll see in a minute, but we did notice it had a little bit of a shine, and we pulled it out today. It's very, very sunny at the moment, but looking at it, it hasn't changed the looks of the wrap at all. Don't get me wrong, it's still the same satin metallic. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. It's still shiny, so it's a bit hard to tell. Actually, it's a little bit dusty at the moment, but I tell you one thing I did notice, like the smoothness of the wrap afterwards, you can definitely feel that there's as you see, there's quite a little bit of dust here and there. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up in the light, but it feels a lot smoother, just the wrap itself. It almost feels as close to paint, like almost like they do say it dries like glass. I'm not too sure how Halo works. Obviously it's a bit it's a lot more flexible, so I don't think it dries like the other ceramic coats. Don't quote me on that, but you can still see, look at the shine, even though it's still dusty, you can still see the shine here, and I absolutely love it. So this car is absolutely mental. Like there it goes like orangey, like here's like more yellowy gold, and then right there's like proper yellowy at the top. So it's a very hard, but as you see, the car still looks mint, it still looks the same. It hasn't changed the wrap at all from what I can tell. So let's have a look, see how the water beads off the car. Yo, so you've seen we've just washed the car. I've got to say, I'm very impressed, very impressed. G-Techniq Halo, brilliant product. Flexible coating, wrap safe, 100% good value for money. Like I said, I'm not too sure what the expectancy is on this, so time will tell. We'll probably do a catch up in a month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and there onwards. 50 quid, I think it is retail, 49.99 for 30ml bottle. Comes with the application pad and the bottle ceramic coat. For me, worth it all day long, all day long. Like the colour of the wrap hasn't changed. I was very worried that the colour of the wrap was going to change, or it was going to give it like a glossy finish. Even though it is metallic, I didn't want it to look glossy. It hasn't changed it at all. Very happy with that. I'd get it just for the simple reason, as not only for the protection, don't get me wrong, I've got it for the protection. I don't like the bird poo sitting on the wrap, but for ease of maintenance, like just washing the car in general. You saw how easy it was to wash it. Drying it, oh god, for drying it, I cannot put it down how easy it was. Literally just one wipe and the water was just, half the time the water and the soap's gone anyway and run off. So one, you've got less water to dry, and then just one wipe, boom, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. That's it. So I can't recommend it enough. So guys, I thought I'd move location. We've got this corona about to us. I believe the country's about to go into lockdown. So thanks for watching. I don't know what's coming next with the car. I've pretty much covered everything for now. We might tap into some performance bits, so I'm not too sure what I want to do with that yet. But I wish you all the best, all your family and yourself. Stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.
Everything you said we already knew, more or less.
Well, here's something that you didn't know. 2 of those special atomic bombs haven't gone off.